Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's too early in the morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's better. Good morning. Thank you very much. Please give them a hand. My name is Michael Jansen van Rensburg. I'm the Director for Museums, Heritage and Geographical Names with the Department of Cultural Affairs and Sport in the Western Cape. And it's my honor to welcome you this morning to the Dias Museum 33rd birthday celebration program. It's moments like these that we need to really cherish. If COVID-19 has taught us anything, we see that last year we couldn't have the celebration. We couldn't be here for the 32nd celebration of the Dias Museum's birthday. And we couldn't connect, we couldn't be here face to face. It took away, something that makes us human, that connection that we also seek. And so it's wonderful to be with you here this morning, and it's wonderful to see so many faces, even if the faces are behind the masks.
Met kaptein Bartolomeo vaar langs die woeste kus van Afrika en die naghemelwind vreemde sterre so blink ons voel verlore ver van Portugal.
Goeiemôre. Baie welcome. What a privilege to be able to welcome such a feast of people. And I'm quite sure you all know why we are here. Have you had a sneak preview of what is behind me? Can't you wait? Have you ever visited another museum where you have been invited to celebrate a birthday and eat cake, not at the coffee shop, but on the floor as part of the museum? Have any of you ever had that privilege?
Mr. Program Director, Mr. Jansen van Rensburg, Ms. Denise Lloyd, Chairperson of Friends of the Museum, as you will know by now, then Councillor De Silva, Councillor of the Portuguese Education and Cultural Board, then Mr. Mrabata, that's the servant leader here in the museum, who's been running around here this morning, organizing everything, also known him for many years. Then all the distinguished guests, all youth here today, it's important that you all also here, and I'm mostly going to speak to you. Then also ladies and gentlemen, and then all the protocols observed. I think a museum is a place that can be seen as a place that houses old stuff. That's a dusty place, and you've got all this old forgotten stuff, that's where they store that. Or it can be seen as a place that symbolizes great excitement, adventure, and a place where you can discover things of the past. How did things work? What happened back then? And so forth. So for me, it's a privilege and honor to be here this morning as the Executive Mayor of Mossel Bay, representing all the people of our beautiful town to celebrate this museum for the 53rd anniversary. So on behalf of Council, I want to congratulate Mr. Mrabata as the manager of the museum, and then also the Department of Sport and Cultural Affairs for showcasing this beautiful facility in our town, and for the upkeep, which I will touch on a little bit later, and obviously running this very, very successfully. So the Dias Museum is a special, iconic place in town, and it showcases and displays the different history and cultural backgrounds from different countries. And my challenge this morning, obviously this is a celebration, but I want to leave you with a challenge as the residents of Mossel Bay. Let's set the example, let's set the way for the rest of South Africa, how we deal with each other in this town, how we interact with each other, and how we make each other feel. At the end of the day, how things make you feel, that is what is all important. Mr. Program Director, thank you very much.
Bom dia. Bom dia. Portuguese and good morning. I was also here, like Mayor Plessis. in February 88, so 3rd of February 88, I was at the time visiting lecturer at the Portuguese at the UCT. In the 15th century, at the time that Bartolomeu Dias came to these parts of the world, Spain was still in war with the southern Spain to expel the occupation of the Moors. The rest of the Europe was still busy with the 100 Years' War, but the Portuguese attention was not conquer territory. That was not our focus. Our focus was to find the seaway to India, meaning India in those times, Asia, where we know that we could trade spices, goods. It was not the intention of the Portuguese king, John II, to settle. He just wanted to create trading posts along the coast.
Then I have to say thank you very much to all of us, and in the first place, those who stood here before me, and the first is the director, Mr. Michael Janssen van Rensburg, and Mr. Mies Lloyd is, I don't know whether you know her, but she is a member of ABCDEFG, and the rest. She has time for that, and she makes a mark in all those places. And for that, and what she has done here, thank you. His Worship, the Mayor, Mr. Dirk Kotze, the way he speaks, he sounds as if he's young, but I think he's somewhere between 30 and 35. The other part of what he said says that he is another South African. He's here in Mossel, but he comes from the Karoo. In Colesberg, right up there, just before you enter the Republic of the Free States. It's on the safe side of that. And thank you for what he has said. And before I say anything further there, I must say thank you very much for the presence of the learned guest, Mr. De Silva. And what you said, sir, ties in with what the museum director has been referring to, ties in with what the mayor has said. And to sum it all up, we are, I think, in agreement that we must continue to strive for what is good for the country. That means good for all of us, whether we are young, small, clever, stupid like myself, and whatever work we do or have done, we are working for the same purpose. That came through in what Mr. De Silva said, and the mayor, and Mr. Michael Janssen van Rensburg now to shut up and wait, because Mr. Michael Janssen van Rensburg is going to launch an armed attack on what stands there. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the program today. The final item that you've all been waiting for is the cutting of the cake.
Hy meneer moet bietjie vorentoe kom, hy wys niks. 1, 2 tande. Kom maar.
Dis 'n pragtige koek. Wil hom amper sny.
Okay. Daar's vir die eerste. Hallo sir. On this side, my dear.
Smile. Koek in die hand.
Annelie?
Ladies and gentlemen, you can come line up to get some cake. Ladies and gentlemen, you can line up to get some cake.
And then I was also informed that I think tomorrow, if you go on the Mossel by Advertiser's website, you'll be able to see a video of how the cake was made. Please come and join us and get some cake. Thank you.